There's a fundamental misunderstanding of getting your ex back that most people have. They treat their ex like it's the same person that they were in this relationship with, where they communicated and cooperated. And once the relationship splits, that dynamic of communication cooperation no longer exists. But that person that got dumped is still trying to appeal to logic and try to talk it out and trying to communicate and cooperate with the person that's exiting the dynamic. That's like being a salesperson trying to sell somebody that's already opted out of the telemarketing calls. So it's tricky because we have this emotional history with that person. We know that they love us still, but they're being resistant, they're pulling away, blah, blah, blah. And we think that we can use our relationship in order to sort of like pull them back in. And that might have even worked for you in the past, where you had a talk and maybe early on in the relationship when somebody broke away, when they should have like hashed it out in conflict, they tried to break up with you, and then you guys just came back together real quick and it worked. That doesn't work later on in the relationship once you had enough fights and enough things have piled up where, you know, that person is more motivated to pull away from you. The thing that's counterintuitive about getting your ex back is that you have to treat them like you would a brand new person that just met on Tinder, or like a brand new person you just met at the bar. Now, it's kind of ugly, it's kind of non-romantic to reduce maybe years or even decades of love to something kind of dirty, like a Tinder match, or like just some person that you met at the bar, like it was a one-night stand. When you take something like sex that involves, you know, for example, a woman feeling potentially unsafe, or it involves, you know, it's high risk in the sense that there could be STDs, there's all these things, right? So for people to come together and even just hook up at the bar, there's a lot of metrics that have to be met in terms of, hey, do I feel safe and comfortable with this person? You know, is it gonna be fun? Like what? Like how do I feel, right? So when you look at a brand new couple in the bar, right, or people that are just meeting each other, what are the things that sort of make them come together despite these high risks? And that is how attraction works. It's the stuff that works on a perfect stranger. So don't make the mistake and think that putting your relationship back together is this communication issue. Well, I mean, that's the reason why it's falling apart, but it's not the solution in terms of bringing them back in. The solution for bringing somebody in is focusing on attraction, which almost has nothing to do with talking out your problems. Well, I mean, it really doesn't. It has zero to do with it. If I walk up to a girl in the bar and I say, hey, I've got a 300 credit score, but don't worry, girl, I've got a second job, I'm saving all this money and blah, blah, blah. Anyway, can I have your number? How's that going to go over? So you have to be wise. You have to do this paradigm flip in your mind. You're not talking with your love. You're talking with a brand new person that you're trying to bring in. So you have to flip the script. You have to put your emotions on pause. You have to put everything on pause in terms of talking things out and all the problems that need to be overcome. And you have to go back into playful, fun, cool guy or cool girl mode. And this is really, really hard to do. So if you want my help with this process, click on my profile, click this link, set up a call with me, tell me your story, and I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get your ex back.